Good morning and welcome back to the Gratitude Incarnate podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Rose, and this is the Daily Divine Download. So you guys, I really debated on whether or not I should hold off on doing this podcast until I got some more coffee. However, I am working on getting things done when I think about wanting to get them done. I'm also working on how I phrase things, so bear with me this morning. I may stumble, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. What I want to talk to you about today is an exercise that I just posted about in the Facebook group, Gratitude Incarnate group. So in previous episodes, we've talked about vision boards. We've talked about the power of visualization in the episode about visual motor rehearsal. And we've also talked about the power of gratitude affirmations. Obviously, that's kind of why I started this whole podcast to begin with. So I was thinking today is about another topic that we've talked about, which is habits and consistency. So you need to know about consistency, and we need to practice consistency with pretty much every aspect of our lives. If we're living a soul-led life, if we're living a life that's aligned with our purpose, then we're going to want to be consistent all the time, okay? Obviously, if you have bad habits, you don't want consistency in that. But that's, not what we're working towards here. And I don't think that that's anything that you guys need to be concerned with. So with consistency, we talked about a book that I read called Atomic Habits and habit stacking, okay? Habit stacking is really important. It's when you can take one habit, and when you do that habit, you stack another habit. So when you do one thing, you do the next thing right after it. Okay. And it's going to build up on those things, and it's just going to help you reach your goals much more quickly. So I was thinking about that concept a little bit with manifesting. How can we take this practical principle about habit stacking and apply it to manifesting techniques? That's kind of what I do with my morning routine anyway. My morning routine is really based around being intentional and manifesting the type of day that I want, making a day that's just like magic. So I was thinking, how can I take something that I'm already doing and add it to something else that I'm already doing? And my vision board staring me right in the face is like, hello, here I am. So I came up with an idea. What if you take your vision board, and I hope at this point in listening, if you've been listening up until now, I hope that you've already made a vision board. Little side note, there's many ways you can make a vision board. In case you haven't listened to that episode, you can make a physical vision board. I have one in my room. It's a poster board. I found images online that I loved about different things. This vision board is about who I really want to be, like deep down. Put all my disbeliefs aside, put anything that could possibly block me out of the way. What do I want? It's all on this board. And like I said, it's these images. I printed them out. I cut them into cute little shapes, pasted them with glue to the board. It has a glitter rainbow border, and it has some phrases like gratitude authority. I want to be known as an authority about gratitude. $1 million, that's a salary goal that I have. Top podcast host, that's another goal that I have. Best-selling author, 7-figure coach, Forbes 40 under 40. Those are things that I want for myself. So I printed them, cut them, paste them to this beautiful board, and it's right by my bed. I look at it every morning when I get up and every night before I go to sleep. I also, getting back on track, I also do gratitude affirmations every single morning. And I have a set of about 15 affirmations that I use every single day. And after I finish writing those every day, I like to just sit there for a moment in silence and think about anything else I'd like to add to it. And that's kind of where this idea came up today. I was sitting on my bed doing my affirmations, and I was like, is there anything else I'd like to be thankful for today? And my vision board caught my attention, and I said, wouldn't it be a great idea to write gratitude affirmations for each picture or image on this vision board? Sorry, like I said, lack of coffee. Oh, okay. Sometimes words are hard, guys. So that's what, getting back to the point of all of this, that's what the point is for today. I want to encourage you to take the vision board that you have, sit down, study it for a moment, have gratitude for those things, feel the feelings, okay, behind the pictures that you put there or the words that you put there. And then write an affirmation for each thing. Okay, this is not something that you have to do all at one time. You know, I have a lot of images on there, a lot of words on there. This exercise, if I sat down and didn't get up until I finished, could maybe take an hour. So I have my vision board set into sections of seasons. So I just worked on the fall and winter season affirmations. You can do it however you like. You know, there's no rules. We're kind of just making this stuff up as we go along. And it's about what feels good and what your intuition is telling you. And if this feels good for you today, it feels like an exercise that feels right for you. I want to encourage you to give it a try. And if you try it and you're on social media, Facebook, head over to the group and join the group and share some of your affirmations or images with us. You know, we're here in this group to encourage you and support you and supercharge your manifestations. That's what this exercise is built to do. It's built to supercharge what you're manifesting, to remind you to get into the feeling. And I'll tell you something else really special that happened this morning when I was doing this exercise. It's so important. And this is something that my mentor taught me, Michaela J. It's so important that you feel the feelings of what you're wanting now. These things on your vision board, you can find a way to make them your reality now. It doesn't have to be exactly like the image on the board for it to be real for you. Okay? And that's what I was thinking about today. There's one image of like a beautiful teacup, a golden spoon, and a really lovely day planner. And that's just to symbolize, you know, me doing my morning routine in a really high vibe, aesthetic, you know, environment. And I was thinking about that. That's exactly what I did this morning. You know, I just got a fabulous planner for my mom for my birthday. And I had my coffee and I was really just enjoying that moment. And when I looked at the vision board this morning, I was like, wow, you know, like I'm there already. So it's not just going to help supercharge your manifestations, but it's also going to remind you that, you know, you're checking these things off. So that's going to make you feel even better. And as you work through these things on your vision board, you know, you can remove them with gratitude and replace them with something else. You know, give yourself something else, the next level, what comes after this, okay? Oh my goodness, I hope all of this makes sense. Sometimes when I do these podcasts, I feel like I'm just rambling, and then I listen back to it, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So if this is making sense for you this morning, let me know. Let me know in the Q&A section of the podcast at the end of the episode. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can give me your feedback there. You can also email me at gratitudeincarnate@gmail.com. Like I said, you can find us on Facebook at the Gratitude Incarnate group or the Gratitude Incarnate page. We're also on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, all at the same name, Gratitude Incarnate. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. Thank you for supporting yourself on this journey. You are amazing. You're awesome. I love you so much, and I want you to have a grateful day.